What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sister Reacts. I'm Tomash, this is Sam.
Hey.
And today we are on everybody's favorite show, How to Get Away with Murder.
Actually, my favorite show is Attack on Titan and One Piece.
They're both ended though, so what is this?
Who said One Piece was ended? You didn't know what you were talking about.
Anyway, you can have more than one favorite show. Anyway.
But this still isn't.
Season 2. You'd be so excited. You'd be like, can we get to watch How to
Yeah, but that
Away?
doesn't mean it's my favorite show.
You'd be begging me to watch this show.
Nuh-uh.
Season 2, Episode 4, Skanks Get Shanked. I don't know what that's about. Probably a court case or something, but last we left off, Asher went to his dad for help because that prosecutor is holding whatever happened on that island over him. Laurel suspects Rebecca's dead. West is heartbroken, but he's hiding it very well. He told Levi, let's work together because I want to get to the truth too. And he's told Levi to stay away from Michaela, but he's not. He's still pursuing that. And Michaela's in like a dating mood, so yeah, she's all for it. And Levi is also the foster brother to Rebecca, so that's who he is.
Yeah, and my theory was that Asher killed that girl on the river on accident. I don't know.
Yeah. And something...
Because his dad was just, like, really high up in a court. So, I mean, like, he could cover anything, really. I mean, he covered that innocent black guy going to jail. So, I mean, it wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah. And we learned that Frank has a pretty dark past, but we don't really know what that is yet. He's pretty vague, but he just said some dark stuff happened. And apparently Annalise helped with that, hopefully. Well, I don't know about hopefully, but I think she did. But yeah, let's jump into this, guys. Full other reactions are available on Patreon.
Starting
a 16 gauge IV.
And now we got the release.
Need another blood set for a second IV and a BVM. Got it. IV. Lifting up 3. 1, 2, 3. Blood pressure 70 over pulse. Pulse is ready. Punch backs.
Might have to do a needle for
Dang, yeah, she got messed up. I mean, her body's on the curve.
diminished respirations.
Not the curve, but the step.
Respiratory effort decreasing.
Unit 22 is at 536 Charter Lane with 2 female victims, 1 deceased, the other is unstable.
What they just say?
You're
Shut up. We
deceased.
can hear it.
No, it's me. What do I do?
Nothing. Don't answer it.
Well, she can't just ignore it.
Shut
Don't
up.
answer it.
Why can't she ignore it?
Answer it.
Who is it?
Normal makes a sound. You got this.
It's going to chat where she answered it, though. Hopefully they're far away now.
Hi. Yeah. Everything's fine. You stay with me, ma'am. Ma'am. You got the flat line. Paddle.
Turn to 300.
Charging.
Clear.
Clear.
Every time I see an ambulance, I'm reminded of that ambulance.
Clear.
Clear.
You know
Talk
what
about.
I'm talking about?
No.
Remember when they stole an ambulance and they tried to get away with robbing a bank? Yes, huh?
Don't remember. So Annalise had literally died.
Hello? Nate?
No. This Annalise.
Who's this? Nia Leahy,
His wife.
Nate's wife.
Oh, because the court. Yeah, everything came out.
Oh.
He already left for work. Sid.
I don't think it's gonna be as bad as we think. Because she knows she died and her husband don't need to move on.
I was afraid to call him. You know, I'm not a woman who gets afraid. I know. I'd be scared too. Thought about you a lot. Thought what kind of woman could be with a man when his wife is dying. That's not a judgment. I admire your strength. Do you love him? I don't know how to answer that. Let's say yes. I need you to love him, Annalise. They keep pumping me full of drugs, radiation, signing me up for trials. The miracle of modern medicine can keep me alive for years, but this is not living, and not for me. Definitely not for Nate.
Both Nate and Annalise are terrible people.
Yeah, you look at their relationship and then you look at like Superman and Lois when Lois has cancer and how good of a husband Clark
every
is.
single point. Every time he ever missed
do a
was
favor
because
for me.
she told him to go help somebody else.
I want you to help me end it. I'm sorry.
The relationship?
I want you to kill me.
Oh no, you crazy as hell.
And this,
I mean,
this
you
show
crazy
is
as
so
hell.
different because usually the main characters are good
I
people,
want you to do it.
and she is an awful person.
I'm sorry. I want you to kill me.
What you mean kill you? I ain't got that to do, man. I don't know what to tell you. Tell them to take you out the machines. I don't know. I can't murder you. No.
Rachel was my best friend. We had this plan that we were going to go to college together, be bridesmaids at each other's weddings.
Rachel.
Rachel's dad and I used to joke that maybe they'd marry each other.
Tom,
I just want them to know the real Zoe. That what happened isn't
We
her.
know it's hard, Mr. Mitchell, but we may need Zoe to do this in court too, so. Go on. You're doing good.
last year when we started school, Rachel and I started hanging out with Molly and Megan. It was fun at first.
Those
They
sound
were
like me
popular
people
and
just
liked
by
that
the
they
name.
noticed us. But then Rachel started talking to Molly's boyfriend. And Molly said at first, she said that we had to teach Rachel a lesson. And I thought that she was just joking. That we were gonna, like take her into the woods and scare her, but
How did you think that alone was okay?
I should have stopped them. And I know that, but I was scared.
Y'all scared once
They
y'all
made
fuck
me
up.
do it. They made me kill my best friend.
You can't make me do a motherfucking thing.
Oh no.
Any of us are capable of what Zoe
Because I
did.
wouldn't have you
We
go.
like to
As
think
soon
that
as
we
you
have
said go to the woods,
self-control and
scared,
free
I was
will,
like,
but under
no.
the right circumstances,
Told her,
any of us
left.
can become
What?
a killer. The prosecution wants you to believe that Molly Bartlett and Megan Harris were brainwashed by my client. The DA even made a plea deal with them so they testify against Zoe. But the truth is, Megan and Molly are the ones responsible here. They use their social clout to recruit Zoe, an impressionable girl, into their very own murder club.
Doesn't this all sound familiar?
Zoe Mitchell is not a victim here. She's the ringleader, orchestrating the cold-blooded murder of Rachel Glasser. It was Zoe who wanted this girl dead. Zoe
Was roped into a sick revenge plot over a boy, and in that moment, she lost herself. Forgot who she was. And then
bullied Molly and Megan into luring Rachel into the woods behind their school to kill her. Together they stabbed her not once, not twice,
You
but
would never.
52 times.
Zoe wishes she could take it all back. Return to the days when it was just her
You had
and her best
52
friend
stabs,
Rachel.
and you didn't think at some point
Before
this
she
was
met the bad
wrong.
influences
Right.
who
52.
ruined her life.
Yeah,
What kind of person kills their best friend?
You're going to
A
jail.
sociopath, that too. Because that's what Zoe Mitchell is. A conniving, remorseless.
Innocent girl who doesn't deserve
I might be on the prosecution side
Instead, she
today.
needs to be placed in a psychiatric facility where she can get the help that she needs. So please consider this fragile, susceptible teenager. And
You
remember,
can't trick me into killing nobody
She
and
could
stabbing
be
me
your
50
child,
times. I don't think I can sympathize with
That
I
that.
guess they look normal.
Just because they're smiling doesn't mean they don't want to kill each other.
Said the girl who clearly wasn't popular in high school.
Who says I wasn't?
There gotta be more
Please.
Can we
evidence
stop
before I
mean
can
and talk
say
about
that.
how
I can even
Annalise's
see where
opening
the
was
defense is coming
literally
from.
a step-by-step of what she did to us?
All she did was protect us when she didn't need to.
She did need to protect herself.
You're doing great.
She uses bullying and public humiliation in class, 1. 2, she keeps us trapped in her world, so the only thing that we care about are her needs. 3, we work for her day and night, so we never get to sleep. 4, she creates
crazy.
this cult of superiority, the K5, which makes us feel special just to be around her, which pits us against each other. It's brainwashing 101.
Then quit.
He can't. It's like the mob, they kill you if you try to leave.
She probably a little puppy
Yeah,
did.
y'all cannot quit.
the
I should
prosecution
quit.
shrink Dr. Hill is going to
But
take
y'all
the stand
can't.
later today, and he's going to make Zoe out to be the ringleader. So I need you to go through all of his old case files, find screw-ups with past patients. I need something by 3.
That's in 2 hours.
So you have something better to do?
No, but there's just 4 of us.
Sometimes we
Actually,
do.
now 3. Miss Pratt, I have a special assignment for you.
Ooh. Sometimes though, they be having stuff to do. But what Annalise did here as far as making a team of lawyers from her students is genius.
You did.
You got to prep Catherine and
But the
Caleb to
stuff
take
she
the
does
stand.
in the process.
Really? I didn't even know you wanted them to testify.
I don't, but I need to know if they're
She
screwing, so
uses
see
a
if you can get one
lot
of
of
them to admit it.
manipulation.
You mean trick them?
Is that a problem?
There goes some
No,
manipulation here.
Why me? Normally it'd be Bonnie or Wesley.
Should it be Bonnie?
No. I'll go right now.
You're smart, Michaela. That's why.
Thank
And you've got boobs. A brother not screwing your sister should respond to him.
Where are you?
Sick. I got hit with this.
That was terrible.
Freaking ninja
Are
virus.
you avoiding me?
Yes.
Because I'm a big girl and I can handle being dumped.
No, I don't want to get anyone else sick.
Just know the longer you're out, the more work for everyone else. Get better.
You don't care about everybody else.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, just nerves.
That's normal. I'm gonna be there to make sure you're protected.
Gentlemen, are we ready to make this deal?
We are.
So he's about to betray everybody to cover himself. Should be interesting.
Stop it. I just called to say hi.
And I'm asking you to say
I
it.
can't. I got my clients.
That's a cop out. I'm starting to feel a bit played here, to be honest. Let me get a taste. You leave me high and dry for days.
Fine. I'll say it. Speak me, Dad.
Whoa.
I couldn't hear you.
He's in Wes's apartment.
Oh, is
Speak
it?
me, Dad.
Louder, woman.
Or is it Rebecca's? 'Cause you know
Spank
they
me,
have the same
Daddy.
type of-
Oh, I'll call you later. Caleb, hi. Annalise sent me to
To start my trial prep, I know. You're a lawyer?
Not yet. I'm one of her students.
So my life's in the hands of someone who knows as much about the law as I do. Great.
Dr. Healy, what can you tell us about
I think she knows a
psychopathy,
little bit more.
which
than
you
him,
spent
but-
your entire career studying?
My research has shown that an everyday high school clique can take on the characteristics of a cult. I believe the defendant has antisocial personality disorder with prominent narcissistic and sadistic traits. So we then use
I want you to kill me. This is inappropriate.
Yeah, I would walk
Get
out.
me the pills. You wouldn't be killing me. I would do
I'd be
myself.
complicit. No.
It's called psychobarbital. I take it, and I'm asleep just like that.
You trying to take me down, which I can't.
For you, he has access, right? The one he used to frame Nate. You owe me this.
This could be a revenge plot.
You're sleeping with my husband, and that's bad enough.
Now you're trying to guilt trip me. I gotta
The
go.
way you put it through. He had to go through that trial.
Go get your husband to
Sit
do it.
in
How about that?
courtroom Alone because I couldn't be there.
I don't know.
You did that. I can't imagine what you're feeling right now. Exactly. So you don't get to say no.
Oh, yes, I do.
Please, nobody will help me. The nurses, they're all on Nate's team, but you owe me this.
Ma'am, absolutely not. You can check yourself out and just let the Lord take you when He ready.
Girl, sound like a voice.
I know it's gonna be painful,
Paper.
but ma'am, you can go overdose if you want to do that. Go buy you some drugs. Or go do what you want to do. Go out your way. But I'm not about to
Before your
be
cross
involved
of
in it.
Dr. Healy. That sounds great. We'll resume in 15.
Everything okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? I need your help.
I can't go anywhere. I'm at work.
So, you got more important things on your plate. I gotta get out of this dump of an apartment.
Okay, the guy who sleeps in his car doesn't get to rip out my apartment.
Whatever, just
Oh,
get
he's
it in
in-
this
okay,
cop.
so you're right.
We'll find out what he knows.
He doesn't even
He's in
know
there
you
because
exist.
he needs to stay in somewhere.
Then
Someone to
tell
stay in
him.
town.
I can't.
Did you find any dirt on the ex-person?
I think so. In 2009, he had a 15-year-old patient named Tyler Douglas. Dr. Healy was treating him for schizophrenia in the hospital, but decided to release him back to his parents' care in time for
Christmas, which is when Tyler put padlocks on all the bedroom doors in his family's house and lit the Christmas tree on fire, thereby killing his parents and 1-year-old sister. This was after you gave him a complete remission diagnosis.
These
Isn't that
people's
right?
crazy.
You managed to find the most difficult case of my career.
Difficult because your misdiagnosis led to the death of 3 people.
Objection, Your Honor. Seems like it's not
Withdrawn.
evidence.
Shut
Given the
hell up.
subjective nature of your field, Dr. Healy, is it possible that you've given Zoe Mitchell the wrong diagnosis?
Objection, Your Honor. Outside the scope of direct.
This is an expert giving an opinion within the scope of his expertise.
Right.
What I do, it's not an exact science, so of course it's possible.
Seems a shame to persecute an innocent girl based on a hunch.
Your Honor.
Relax, no further questions.
Annalise, you ain't finna interrupt me. I'm gonna
Strikes again.
get it
It's
right.
like burning babies.
See, I just need them to hear what I'm saying. That's
Wes,
all.
where are you going?
We did our job.
I did that job, and Annalise is going to notice if you leave.
Letter. Oh, crap.
Running into some interference.
Hey, what did they say to you?
Nothing.
You can tell me. If they were bullying you, it could help our case.
They just said that I'm a slut. And it's fine, and
Where they said
it's kind
that
of true.
Skanks
That's
get
not
shanked.
right. That's how people get in your head.
You don't know what you're talking about?
Actually, I do. Look, we've all had people in our lives that make us do bad stuff.
Like stabbing your best friend a million times while she begs you to stop. Zoe, your mom.
No, that's exclusive to you. That's a little.
Yeah.
You need to go sit. I'm sorry.
You need to stay in cycle for the rest of your
Projecting
life.
onto the sociopath one?
She's not a sociopath.
Or so she says.
Connor, you're trying to relate too hard to this girl. What y'all got into is not the same as her.
I know when there's something to know.
You didn't even do it killing yourself. You just helped bury him. And you went crazy for it, so you felt bad. There was remorse. I don't know if that girl feels bad. Like, if she didn't go to jail, I think she would have went on with her life.
Time to deal with this. Please, Nate. Just tell me what you know.
Frank made 3 calls, and then Rebecca disappeared.
To who?
Doesn't matter.
No, but
Yeah?
I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Her name's Sabrina Mancini. Nice work.
All over it.
Wes, he put together his own team.
Wait. Just find out who she is. Okay? Nate will kill me if he finds out about you.
You sure you trust this guy?
Yeah. He wants the same things we do.
You mean killing Elise?
Just find out who she is. Nothing more.
Relax. I'll be good.
I wouldn't trust this guy.
You and Catherine slept through the entire night of the murder.
Yes.
Even with your parents being beaten and shot in your own
Our
home.
home was over 30,000 square feet.
You're elaborating. Don't do that.
Yes. I slept through the entire night.
And is your bedroom close to your sister's?
Yes.
Do you ever visit each other in the middle of the night?
Why don't you just flat out ask me if I'm screwing her?
No, that's not what... This is all a routine part
Because
of
the
the
answer is yes. We're in love. Have been ever since we were kids. We're actually planning on getting married as soon as the inheritance comes in.
This is a hard process. I understand that.
You understand nothing. I was 6 when they adopted me. Everybody wanted babies, little white babies, but my parents chose me, and now the whole world thinks I killed them. Why? Because I look different than them?
Okay. That's a little bit victim-y, don't you
No,
think?
but that was a little bit bitchy.
Excuse me?
I'm your client. You work for me.
Exactly. I'm on your side here.
No one's on our side. That's the only thing I know at this point.
I'm adopted. Not to a family of billionaires, but let's just say they're people I don't really relate to. So, yes, maybe I don't understand about everything you're going through, but I understand much more than you think.
Michaela. She might be lying,
I'm sorry.
but I'll write it down.
That's bull. You haven't been accused of murder. And yeah, maybe I need to suck it up. Be strong. But what's happening to me? What's happening to Catherine? It's not okay.
Well, she just said that she doesn't understand. Or doesn't relate to most.
Everything all right?
Molly's gonna take the stand to testify tomorrow.
So she can tell all the lies she wants about Zoe. Lovely.
Don't worry, I know how to take down a teenager.
Dad, I can't find my phone.
Girl, how do you lose your phone?
Right. Girl, why do you keep calling him? Like, he's not there. They're fine, yeah.
Yo, what's up? Asheroni McHoney here. Leave me a message.
Hey, I need to know if you're coming into work tomorrow. Call me back.
You could have texted that.
Frank, that guy who traces phones, can you even call me?
No way. I'm not gonna let you become the crazy ex who stalks a douche face.
Not even if I tell you what Laurel said about you and me at drinks the other night?
Yeah, Bonnie, you becoming a little obsessive.
Yep. I think she's falling for you.
She said that.
No, but now I know you're falling for her.
Okay, now you're the douche face.
Just have Rebecca call me.
But it is obvious that Ash is lying and she wants to know why. Her job is to know.
¿Qué diablos es eso de HAS? ¿Cómo se usa o qué? No, entonces todo el mundo conoce eso y yo no.
What's the verdict? Is Caleb diddling sissy?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know. He seems more normal than I thought.
Are you into him?
Into who? No
Caleb.
one. Go for it. Look at all the fun we got out of Wes dating Rebecca.
Okay, you're all sick in the head, and I have a boyfriend, thank you very much.
What are you and Dirty Levi already exclusive?
No, we haven't officially had that conversation yet, but we're enjoying each other's company, let's just say that.
Naked company.
Like, he lied. Wes, you should know not to trust him. Laura pick up on
I
everything.
toured study groups meeting tonight.
Mr. Pratt,
Laura was good.
what'd you find out?
Nothing definitive yet.
What's the matter? You don't know how to use
She
your
picks
boobs?
up on all the cues.
I trusted you. Lied to Nate for
Maybe you shouldn't have. But somebody in that house killed my sister, so yeah. I'm gonna lie to people if that means finding out who did it.
Rebecca lied to me. Over and
Because it makes things too complicated.
Like, I found the lady Frank called. You want to know who she is?
Now you're trying to weasel your way back in.
Right, you can also just tell me
And
the
you
hallway.
just told me you're a liar.
What?
I think she's a sociopath.
You stole our client's phone. You're the
Yeah,
sociopath.
but I'm watching her and she's on her phone all of the time.
She's 16. That's what they do.
Yeah, but I didn't buy that sob story, so I just took her phone when she wasn't looking. And I called my cousin, 15-year-old, and she told me about HAS. Hidden Away Safe.
What are you talking about?
Okay, it's this app that kids use to hide stuff from their parents. A little icon looks like this calculator so that no one would think to look at it.
Why do I care?
Stop it! Why are you doing this to me? Okay, now squeal like a little piggy like Rachel. Yeah, love that thinking bitch.
I told y'all, she looks sick. I didn't believe the girl either.
Oh my gosh. Yo, we should do it again. What? What are you talking about? You know, like, kill someone.
I don't know who we defending this
She gave me a
season,
C,
but
so we should carve a C into her forehead right before we cut her.
that girl need to go sit. All of them do.
Yo, we should do it again. What? What are you talking about? You know, like, kill someone. Hey, Mrs. Collins.
And then y'all
you know,
dumb
she
as
gave me a
hell
C,
to
so we
record
should
it.
carve a C into her forehead right before we cut her.
Stop it, please.
That's not. She doesn't know what she's saying. They made Zoe do this.
No. You can't make somebody stab somebody 52 times. When they said that, I was like, oh no.
No.
Because, like,
Of course.
once you stab somebody once,
What?
and they're begging you to not kill them, you still do it
She's a
52
violent
times?
killer who wants to violently kill again.
You were the one that was all poor Zoe yesterday.
Yeah, well, that was before you knew she was mentally
Our
ill.
job,
See,
Mr.
Connor?
Walsh, is to defend our client against a
Try
crime for which
relations
she's
too
charged,
much.
not a hypothetical future crime.
But she's dangerous, and she's good at it. I mean, the video is proof.
Proof of what?
The teenage girls can be stupid and pretend for each other. We swore an oath to mount a vigorous defense, and yes, that includes winning. So stop being so damn sensitive and get on board.
Are there any other copies?
No, just the one.
Yeah, Connor, he cares a
Any
lot.
record of them anywhere, especially the damn cloud. Worst thing ever invented.
Of course she doesn't care. And she's a psychopath too.
We've represented worse people than
Dude,
that.
you
Connor.
sound just like her. Just know that all these ideas in your head, they're hers.
You actually think
I
that
mean, yeah,
murdering
they
someone
are
is not
becoming
a big deal?
desensitized, but
Who's next on our agenda? He's a wise ass. Here.
Thank you.
I wouldn't get involved.
Should I be worried?
No. Hope he knows he's somewhere else.
Insomnia. So it's pretty normal for me to sleep through the night.
That's your excuse for not hearing those gunshots that night?
It's not an excuse, but the truth.
You're quick on your feet. That's good. When you woke up the next
Do you
morning...
like him? Caleb? Girls like him.
So yeah.
I mean, the money helps, but he looks like he looks, and I wouldn't be surprised if he had a crush.
So
I don't
yeah.
have a crush.
Make
He's
her
our
jealous,
client.
see what
That
she
would be
do.
inappropriate.
You can't control a crush, though.
Are you deflecting because you're afraid I'm going to find out you're in love with your brother?
You actually think it's possible to grow up in a house like this with people working behind every corner and get away with screwing your brother?
According to your house manager, you didn't get away with it.
Something that perverse should never be private. They're guilty.
Fine. Let's just put this to bed once and for all. You really want to know the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, come on.
But everybody lies.
Did you ever feel
This
bullied
makes
by
the show
Zoe?
so frustrating.
Yes. She would be really nice one minute and can turn on you the next. She seemed to like scaring people.
And do you remember what you said when I first asked you to testify?
I said I wouldn't do it because Zoe would try to kill me if I did.
Objection, this is a speculation of a young girl desperate to pass blame.
Sustained.
Molly, isn't it true that you and your friends like to record videos of yourselves?
Yes, we recorded everything.
Your Honor, I would like to introduce into evidence a video taken just days after Rachel's
Did
murder.
they delete the
Objection,
cloud?
this video wasn't in Discovery.
That's true, because my witness is so terrified of Zoe Mitchell that she didn't tell me about the video until this morning.
The timing of this is very convenient, Your Honor.
I agree. Young lady, why didn't you tell anyone about this video before?
The judge is on our side.
Honestly,
Even though I don't want to
that
defend
would
this
make
girl,
me look
but
guilty if I did.
Let's see.
Stop it!
they couldn't-
Why are you
they
doing
couldn't
this to
delete it.
me? Okay, now squeal like a little piggy like Rachel. Yeah.
Haha, yeah, I'm glad to do that.
I mean, if you lose this case,
You said they'd never see it.
it isn't the worst case to lose.
Copy too.
It's no excuse. Calm down. People say you're the best, but from what I've seen, you're distracted, unprepared.
The case isn't over.
It might as well be. I put my baby's life in your hands, so if I lose her, it's on you.
No, that's not your
Y'all should have been
child.
watching y'all child and
Right.
raising her right because
This is insane.
Don't get me started, because I'm going to hurt your feelings.
What in the world?
You alright?
I'm going to really hurt your feelings, but at least you're a little bit professional. I didn't get you into this situation. My kids ain't out here stabbing folks. I ain't even got no kids, but I'm just saying, hypothetically.
The other morning, she called me on your phone.
Why?
She wanted to talk.
Why?
If I owe anyone, it's Nate.
Do it for him. For him. Because as long as I'm alive, he's in pain.
Annalise has done a lot to that man. Taking his wife.
Yes, but he's not happy. That's why I told him to keep saying you. You let him
Girl, you
forget
crazy. You should have got before.
me. This hospital.
She ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Then you destroyed him.
A serious position.
You think this is gonna help him? If you can't do this for me, if you can't do this for him, just do it for yourself.
No. No, lady.
Be a good person for once and get me the pills.
I'm not. I'm sorry. Y'all not finna rope me into nothing. You're not finna guilt trip me. I'm just too carefree, I guess.
I'm not promising anything.
Because I don't understand why she can't check herself out and then go get some drugs off the street.
She's worried about you, that's all.
Sorry. She shouldn't have done it.
It's okay, I'm glad she did. She wants the best for you.
I bet she's sorry now. That'll teach her to steal your boyfriend, right? Yeah. Skanks get shanked. Skanks get shanked. Bam. Yeah. Skanks get shanked. Skanks get shanked. Bam.
Turn them into the aggressors.
Molly, isn't it true that you were the only one with motive to kill Rachel? I mean, she did steal your boyfriend after all.
She was talking to him, yes, but
Let's look at the video again.
That'll teach her to steal your boyfriend, right? Yeah. Skanks get shanked. Skanks get shanked.
So is a skank you're referring to in the video Rachel?
yes.
So when you say skanks get shanked, Zoe copies what you say. She did that a lot, didn't she?
I don't know what you mean.
I mean right here. You're leading and she's following.
Yeah. Skanks get shanked. Skanks get shanked. Bam.
It looks to me that she's mirroring your behavior, isn't she? I mean, look at her body language. She's literally looking to you to see what to do next. Because she's afraid of you, isn't she?
It wasn't like that. We didn't even
feel like
like
that's how
Zoe.
Connor
We
feels
only
about
hung out with her
Emily.
because she was Rachel's friend.
That's not true.
So Zoe would hang out with you because you were the popular one.
I don't know.
Objection. Speculation.
I'm asking the witness if she forced Zoe into a clique, Your Honor.
I didn't, though. Zoe forced her way in.
So you're admitting you had a clique.
She wanted to be friends with
Which means that it was up to
Emily's
you when
going
you were
out.
alone, Molly, whether she was allowed in.
I told you we liked Rachel, not Zoe.
Then why did you decide Rachel had to die?
Control Miss Keating, Your
I
Honor.
don't know why.
He's like, I wanna hear
All
this.
I
This
know
is
is
getting
that
good.
Zoe forced herself onto Isim and everything was awful after that.
You're a liar. You were nothing until you met me. Just some stuck-up bitch until I made you interesting.
Counselor, get your client under control.
You think that you're anything with
Body
people?
snatcher.
You're nothing. You're just some basic bitch who better watch her back. That's right. You're next whore.
Oh, you going to jail. All right. Well, the defense arrests, Your Honor.
You were supposed to fix this, but instead you let her get up there and tell lies about me.
Zoe, stop it.
I hate you. And you. I hate you all.
She was crazy. She needed to go see it. I'm sorry. She need help. Put her in a facility, but she need to go to jail after that. This is the case to lose. I'm sorry.
You're next. You're next.
And Connor, I
You
don't know.
slipped in that video.
I'm not sorry that I did it. I would do it again too.
Oh.
Even if that means you lose.
Oh.
That murdering someone is not a big deal anymore? Who's next on our
Connor
list?
betrayed them.
Which is good, because she did it.
Right, but Annalise lost, and Annalise don't
What's your
like to
problem,
lose.
Mr. Walsh? Are you unhappy? Do you want to leave?
I can't leave.
Door's right there.
Yeah, and you'd send Frank to kill me on my way out.
Don't get confused. You're the only killer in this room.
I did not kill
You
anyone.
killed my husband.
No, Wes killed your husband.
That's true.
And he only did it because you messed with his head.
How dare you put that on me? I protected you even when I didn't have to out of the kindness of my heart, and I'm still
That's
protecting
true.
you every damn day. So don't believe that crock of defense I spun in court. That was just an easy out so the jury could have someone to blame. But that's not what's happening here. You made this life for yourself, Mr. Walsh. So we would have killed again, and I cannot deal with any more blood on my hands.
You're not cut out for this field, sir. You need to go be a prosecutor.
You know where else there's blood? My husband's, to be specific. Your car.
Sam knows it. I mean, he's lived here the longest.
His car was stolen.
Laurel said that Frank got rid of it. The car was stolen.
Boom.
Good work with Connor's car. You stole it.
It's a lie. Make me out to be the villain if that helps you sleep at night. But don't you ever screw with my cases.
See, you just proved you can't.
Come in.
Nah, that's not what she's saying. She's saying you messing with my
Mr.
shit.
Walsh was just leaving.
And if you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. This is what she's saying. She basically said I'm the one in control. He tried to assert power over her and dominance, and she gave that back and said, I'm the big boss around here.
This is
I didn't kill nobody. You did.
Right?
You covered it up.
I do, but
I
I'd be a horrible lawyer if I didn't advise Catherine to take this step.
And I got the evidence.
Is there even a test to prove this?
Seriously, she grew up riding horses.
Damn.
Maybe it won't work, but if there's a chance I can put a doctor on the stand to say that Catherine is a virgin, that I can cast doubt on the incest rumors, thereby weakening the prosecution's case. It's up to you, Catherine. I have other ways to win this, but...
I'll do it.
Cat, you need to think about this.
If it helps us win, they can run as many tests on me as they want. Let's do it. Call the doctor right now.
I told you to use your boobs, not your heart.
What?
You know what I'm talking about. Put them away. We're done with them.
Am I an idiot if I believe they didn't do it?
No. It just means you still want to see the best in people. Hold on to that ticket.
I passed.
I'm staking out Sabrina's place and I see this guy coming and going. It's her brother, Bruno, who turns out Frank went to high school.
Why did Frank help Bruno?
Because he needed help dumping Rebecca's body, and Bruno works here.
No. Cemetery. Y'all gotta find a fresher grave. Time has passed, but... Oh, he put that together. Why would he work at a bar?
I thought it was going to be the same bar Rebecca works at, but that wouldn't make sense. That was just my guess.
This is inappropriate. Do you love him? You don't mean it. Just get me
He's going to be on
You're
camera.
gonna be killing. But that guy you have working for you, he has access, right? The one you used to frame Nate. You owe me this, Annalise.
Annalise, ain't no way.
Destroy it. Be a good person for once.
But see, Annalise lately has been feeling guilt as well, so putting that pressure of be a good person for once when she's feeling like the bad person all the time, it probably feels like a relief to her.
Killing myself. Have ever since I was a child.
Damn.
A lot of times I think the world would be a much better place without me in it. But I don't do it. You're a better woman than me. And if I don't deserve to die, then you definitely don't. I'm sorry you feel alone in your pain, but so do I. So does everybody. That's life.
They get deep.
I really thought you'd do it. I mean, you've killed before.
She's like, what? Excuse me?
Sam.
Oh, no. Sorry, that one wasn't her.
I'm not the woman you think I am. I'm sorry I can't help you.
I wonder if she really wanted to die or if she was just testing her.
I'll call the judge and have him sign the deal first thing in the morning.
Call me with any problems.
There won't be. Cheer up. You'll testify tomorrow and be home in time to play beer pong with your buddies.
That's gonna be another betrayal. Good thing he don't know all their secrets.
Right? Good thing he knows nothing.
Thank you, Dad.
Hey. Why are you doing this?
Sinclair knows that Annalise got Nate to murder Sam, and so do I. And I know that you and Frank are helping her cover it up, and don't say it's not true, because I work in that house too.
You ain't got a clue what's going on.
The whispers, Frank being shady all the time, the three of you hiding stuff from us.
Speculation.
I'm not done, Bon, and It's not right.
You're wrong.
No, she should pay for what she did. You can call me a snitch
She
or a
will
liar
confess.
or whatever you want, but
I killed him, Asher.
Because she always protect Annalise.
what?
I killed Sam.
I know where Rebecca's body is. Strathaven Cemetery. That's where Sabrina Mancini's brother works. He's the groundskeeper, so that explains why Frank called 3 times the night Rebecca disappeared. I didn't want to believe it at first, but when we found out where Bruno works, it was we. Levi. He grew up with Rebecca.
Such an idiot.
He's Rebecca's foster brother. We can trust him.
Because that's what he told you? And you believed him?
He did tell you he lies, and he's going to lie.
Yeah.
Everything
Wait,
on the line to help you.
No,
My badge was left in my rep, and you go off and sell it to some stranger?
Heart rate's increasing, pulse is diminishing.
He's back.
Copy that.
Heart hypertension for respiratory arrest IVs running in wide open with no peace.
Well, that's great news, isn't it? Why don't we all just keep driving, find a cliff, and we can all go out Thelma Louise style?
It's gonna be fine. I don't know that. Maybe not. But I do know worrying about things that are out of our control is the only way we get in trouble right now.
Really? I think killing someone is another way we can get in trouble.
Hey, the reason you're all gonna be okay, you got me, I know what I'm doing, so stop freaking out and focus on the plan. Michaela, ready to do this?
And not screw up.
Maybe if you all stop doubting me. Relax. I got this.
So who's up for a drink?
She's going to Levi's.
Connor, he'd be going crazy in these situations. He just like ready to just pass out, like he over all this shit.
How is she?
Good.
All right. Well, another episode, more mysteries.
This one made my head spin. I ain't gonna lie. It was so much. I mean, every moment, every second was something. They are very good at juggling so many different stories and characters and throwing so many scenarios at you at once that you just can't keep up. And then they throw the little flashbacks in to remind you in each scene how it relates to what. But I don't even know where to begin. It was so much. Because each character has their own storyline on top of the main storyline that they're all intertwined in, and then on top of that, the case of the week. And then they try to tie the case of the week to personal character arcs, and it just becomes a lot. Connor, I guess I could start with him.
Honestly, his doubts are valid. She do be master manipulating, but at the same time, she sacrificed a lot to protect them. So, I don't know.
And I think the problem too is we know more than Connor, slightly. He doesn't know or isn't aware of the conversations Wes and him had, and you know what I mean. Like we can see all the different conversations people have with each other, but they don't always get to see that or hear about it. So therefore, we may have a better understanding of Annalise and Wes and all them, whereas he wouldn't because he doesn't see what we see. And so I completely understand where he's coming from because I've said it this whole time. Like what she does is genius, bringing in the students to do her work to make her team brilliant. But now it's because we got involved in all this drama with Sam cheating and killing Lila and, you know, Frank being the one to do it and then all this stuff. And then them not knowing who killed Lila truly. Nobody knows.
Right.
You know what I mean? We just had to speculate it was Sam. We all think it was Sam. And so, but that's also like them saying, okay, in their mind, so they're trying to justify to themselves that Sam deserved it, which I think he did. Because he
killed her.
He hired Frank. Yeah, he inadvertently killed her. He set it all up. So, but then again, they don't know that. So they're trying to justify to themselves that, you know, maybe what we did was okay. And he's like, you know, Wes did it. I didn't do it. But you still decided, instead of walking out that room that day and or reporting it or keeping it to yourselves, not getting involved, you helped. You, Michaela, Laurel decided to involve yourselves in that. And so you gotta stick with it.
Woke up 10, like, I don't remember anything. Now what?
Yeah. But I think it all boils down to Connor has a pretty good heart. You know, he plays really hard and he plays like he can handle everything, but he spirals. He really does. He doesn't have that confidence he had when he first came in because all the trauma that he's just faced. So I just think Connor, it's just getting to him. It's just too much. He feels guilty. He's tired. I don't think this job is meant for him. It just isn't. He doesn't like defending, and they all had issues with this at first, defending people who are guilty. And that is a defense lawyer's job, is to defend people, regardless of if they're guilty or not. You still have to present the best case possible to try and protect this person, even if you know they're wrong. Now, Annalise, we've seen her in that one moment with the lady with the kidnapped girls, and the babies and all that. She did, purposely throw that person under the bus. So Annalise does have a heart, and she will do things like that, but there are times when she's like, I gotta win. And now, while I don't think she's too heartbroken that she lost this case because that person deserved it, but A, she don't like to lose for her reputation, and B, he sabotaged her. She probably could have won. I mean, it was slim. It was 50-50.
So, but
you fucking with my case. And now he tried to assert dominance over her by saying, I'm gonna keep doing it, and what you gonna do about it? And she's like, I got your car. So yeah, the car that y'all put my husband's dead body in, and you don't know where it's at. So therefore, I'm the one that's in charge here. I protected you. I didn't kill Sam. You know what I mean? People might think I did, but she mainly covered up too, because the whole situation made her look guilty, because who's going to think it's the students? Nobody knows that story. Nobody knows the relationship and history. What makes sense to people on the outside is the wife did it. He was cheating on the wife, and, he got this girl pregnant. She was a jealous wife. Annalise everybody knows how she is with her cases. She's this hard woman. You know what I mean? She just is ruthless. People see her as heartless. And so it's believable,
and she's
right?
Black, and the girl that was dead is white. So
the man is white. So all of that. So she protected them as much as she protected herself. But she's good at what she does. If she wanted them to go to jail, she could put them in jail. And that was a God honest truth. So him trying to assert power over her, that was bad. One thing I thought was interesting too with this episode, Annalise, she kind of spent some time with Michaela, which we don't see too often.
Yeah.
We never really see them actually talk, but she was actually trying to give her some advice. She was like, you see the best in people. I need you to keep that up. She was kind of teaching her how to manipulate. She's like, go get the truth. Like, we got to do two things at once. Prep our client, but also see if you can get something out of it. You know what I mean? Right. And Michaela, she was kind of caring too much. I think right now this season, she's too much like battling herself with love, because she thought she had everything figured out with, what was her fiance's name? Regardless, whatever. And it didn't work out. I think his name was Adam. And so now she's like wanting to date, plus the pressure from Connor and all them, because they're just all assholes to each other. She's like been pushing things with Levi, and then she started feeling things for Caleb, and then she's just torn because she wants to be loved. And yeah, that's just where I think she's at. And we've kind of been getting little teases like, she reinvented herself at some point. She apparently was adopted, and she said, I didn't really relate to those people, which explains why she reinvented herself, because they probably tried to raise her one way. She was like, maybe she was kind of overtaken by some of their influence, and she didn't like the person that she was, so she became who she wanted to be. And I think she even at some point in the show mentioned that she could change her name and do all this stuff. So I'm not even sure if Michaela
she
Pratt.
said, I changed myself before I could do it again.
Yeah, something like that. So it's possible her real name's not even Michaela Pratt, whatever her initial name was. Even Annalise had changed her name. So that's where I'm at with her. Laurel, I don't know that they did too much with Laurel. She stole the phone, because Laurel also has a good heart. She was like, I'm just not believing what this girl is saying. I really like Laurel out of all the students the best, because she picks up on everything. She's always watching.
And always asking questions.
Yeah, she's not always necessarily trying to be an asshole like how Connor and Michaela and all them is. Like, throwing jabs like, oh, you were dating Rebecca, we're not dating Klein. They just do little jabs. regardless of what, based off whatever the situation is. But
She
regardless
could
of
be
that,
doing them now.
Laurel just be in the back. She'd be watching. She'd listen. The only person she ever really confronts, though, is Frank. Like, she kind of takes everything to Frank. That's her fatal flaw. And Frank is the one with the most secrets. He's the dirtiest one in the house. But she takes everything to him. And she tried to test Bonnie to see if she can get anything out of her, but I think she knows that that's a dead end.
Yeah, it is.
But something about Laurel, people trust her, so people will go to her with information, because I think we all can tell she's a good judge of character, but she only reveals things to people when she finds it detrimental. Like, for example, when Connor and Michaela were trying to pressure her into snitching about the whole situation, she went and told West, who needed to tell Annalise. Like, she knew how to follow the chain, and she knew when to reveal certain information. She just kind of thinks things through on her own, makes her own plan, and it usually works out. So I really like her. And she did kind of help Annalise at first when she found the video on the phone, but again, Connor messed that up. But that was a good move on Laurel's part. I think Laurel would be very good at this job. Michaela too.
I think Connor would be good on his own, and because he gets to pick and choose what cases he would do.
I think Connor would be a better prosecutor because he truly wants justice. He truly wants to put away bad guys. I don't think being a defense attorney is for Connor.
Well, whatever he does in the lower case, I think he'd be better on his own because he gets to pick and choose. But as for Annalise, she's starting to mistrust the students a lot more, especially because at the end she's seen West talking to Nate.
Well, the thing with this whole group is they've all been so much shit that if they just start snitching on each other, it's just mutually assured destruction. Yeah. They can all take each other down.
Literally.
So,
all of them get in prison time.
While you can leave, if you start going out in the real world and separate yourself from us and you start slipping stuff and it gets back to us, yeah, we're going to send Frank to kill you because you letting stuff slip and now you're going to get us hemmed up. So we are all in this. So you can leave, but you can't mess up or we're going to end you. And that's just how that got to be. But if you stay here, we can focus, we can deal with things together, we can lean on each other, even though we don't really like each other.
And
but
you can get in more trouble and have more blood pressure for this. You're like,
but you got to figure out something. You got to find some way to live with it. But I think Michaela will be the good defense attorney because she sees the best in people, and I think she will give her clients the benefit of the doubt. She doesn't really, do what Laurel and Connor do as far as like get really upset about if the person is guilty or not. She kind of stays focused with the case, which is why I think she'll be good. Wes, I feel like he just completely gave up on being a lawyer. He's so deep into what happened with Rebecca, which I understand. Like, he just knows this whole thing is shady. So he's like disinvolved with anything most of the time these days. And he's just purely trying to find out the truth all the time. And it's so hard because every episode, everybody is lying to you. And it's to the point where at points we don't even know the truth. Even though we see all these separate conversations, everybody's lying all the time. And it's like, I don't even know what to believe here. Like, it's so many lies. And your clients are lying to you in the case of the week. I mean, the characters are lying to each other. And at some point, the truth just gets lost because there's so much information being thrown. But Wes, he's trying to handle, he's trying to work with Nate against Annalise. He's trying to work with Levi against whoever killed Rebecca. And then Levi's lying. And then Nate's like, you can't trust him. I don't trust you. You're a fool. And he's just playing this game. And that's difficult. I'm not even going to jump into the flash forward because I don't know what's going on. I'm not even going to pretend to. We're just going to wait and see because I don't know. It looked like she might be, this episode was set up for her and Caleb having some sort of rapport and relationship. That's the only thing I got from that. And they're like, Michaela, you ready for this part of the plan? She went in there and talked to him. He's like, he said some shit. I don't know if it's referring to Annalise or the girl. I'm wondering if they faked Annalise's death. Or something. I don't know. I feel like there's more to this. Like,
it definitely is.
I don't know. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole today because this video's already long. But, yeah, I will write that stuff down. And I think we touched just about on every character. Well, Asher, we just have to wait and see. But Bonnie just confessed to a killing she didn't do because she's trying to gain control of Asher and protect everybody. So we'll just see how that goes. We'll touch more on that later. I think we're going to close this one out, y'all. So thank you guys if you've listened this far for watching, and of course we want to hear what you guys thought. And be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can subscribe to our Patreon for full and other reactions, and to get ahead, we are, by the time YouTube you see this, we'll probably be on season 3. Well, close to it anyway, probably the end of the season 2, somewhere around that, y'all. Subscribe to Patreon and get ahead. And we will see you guys for more How to Get Away with Murder.